Hello, and welcome back to Hellblade Senuas Sacrifice. My name is Mogdog, and we are just about to start the first of the shards to begin the reforging of Gramr, the sword that can slay the gods, which we learned about through the story of Sigmund as we came to the Tree of Death. There was a lot in that last episode, story-wise. We saw the death. We saw the result, I guess, after the death of Dillion. How that the Northmen tortured him, and they flayed his skin and strung him up. We saw the moment that Senuas first met Dillion, and it seemed like we were in the eye seeing through Dillion's eyes. In that moment, we learned that the voice of the thing that was chasing her through the wild when she went into the wilds to face her darkness was herself. And we heard another voice, which I went back and to see what that voice said, and that voice simply said, "You killed him." And I imagine this voice is going to be the voice of her guilt. The other voice, I'm not sure what it is the voice of entirely, because it seems to be kind of reasonable. Like, I wanted to say it was pride, her pride, but it doesn't seem to be too boastful, it doesn't seem to be too prideful. It puts her down a lot, but I'm not sure. But I wanted to say it was the voice of pride because of the whole, you cannot pray to these gods. It's hard to say what that voice is exactly for me. Yeah, a lot in that last episode, but we are about to continue on into this first shard. Let's get rocking and rolling.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place.
I didn't know the story of Sigmund, and I don't know the story of this sword either.
Where are we now?
This must be from another,
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
a lot of, like, truth bombs going around in this game. Oh. Alright, let's see which part of the rune wheel we're on.
You remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
These must be from, like, the, different, what is it? I forget what the compilations of the stories are called. But it must be from a different one than the one that I've read. There's another one that I was gonna buy recently and read. Didn't. On my to-do list, though. My goal is to find all of those runes on that wheel. That is one of my main goals. I'm afraid if I have to fight, what happens? I don't have a sword. Sword is broken. How will I fight? I don't know if I can go up this. This looks steep. Yeah, we can't go up that. Where are we?
Don't go in there. Go in. You've got to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Take it. Take it.
This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see. Who's there?
Something spoopy in here. Whoa.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
I think that's the way I'm supposed to go. I go this way. Billion screaming. Or is this a labyrinth? Please tell me it's not a labyrinth. I don't like labyrinths. I'll never find all the runes this way.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Oh,
Dillian's
here we go.
calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Damn them all. Damn their eyes. I came from back that way. I'm gonna go this way.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back.
Just the
She has to
walls.
keep going. It's not safe here. She
Don't know
has
what
to
they
keep
might
going.
do.
If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
I can hear him.
I'm gonna walk on that.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
I wanna know what this thing is. I'm looking for traps. I think it's a pressure plate. I'm gonna walk on it. Okay, it's nothing.
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer.
I just want to find the runes, ladies.
Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
No, find the rune. There's like 2 more. They're in this maze.
Another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think.
I'm not failing, I'm finding runes.
Use your mind.
Don't get frustrated at me. One of these voices is her frustration, the other one seems to be her caution.
Yes, you do. You know where you are. She doesn't.
I'm trying to figure out what all the voices are.
Where are you? His voice. Does everything look the same? Looks the same.
I just saw it reset.
Is it? What's different? There's a clue.
This is one of those kind of mazes, huh? Can I do any light?
Torch. Light it. What can you see?
Where is the torch? This is a torch. This is a brazier. Can't do anything with that. Looks like a torch. Am I lighting it? Feel like I should be. I got my torch stuck in it. A? Oh, A does it. We lit a torch. That didn't help much. This is how you track where you've been. I see. Why didn't we get this mechanic sooner? I've been there.
She has no idea. We're going round and
It's one of those kind of mazes.
fallen in. You think it's not him? It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
I'm supposed to follow the voice, but I don't want to follow the voice. I want to find the runes, man. Rune? Rune. Can I light this? No.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillion anymore.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillion.
That doesn't sound
Things are blurry.
What's in there? What is it?
a secret room.
Pass. How do you get in there? How does she get in?
Apparently I've been in there. I lit the torch.
Find a way.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
Then who is it?
You're too close to stop. What's in there?
I haven't been over here. Something is coming. Oh, the voice has changed a great deal. Sounds more like a beast. Ooh, I don't like those sounds. Looks like a trap.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Are you scared of cows? Another one of her
Father?
father.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Uh-oh.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come.
You should recognize that voice.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
I did not get all the runes. What does that sound? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So these two voices that we're hearing right now, I'm pretty sure are like, one of them is like a voice of caution. And what was the other one that I said that it likely was? I don't remember. they seem to be her own like internal voices. Turns out the voice that I originally had said was her, and the reason why I couldn't say, like, I wanted to say it was her pride, and then I wanted to say it was her fear, and I couldn't really put any sort of attribute to it, wasn't her at all. It was her father. It's her father's voice. She's abused as a child. I mean, it's evident that he beat her and mentally abused her. He shut her in and told her she had a darkness within her. Only he could cure through the gods, and it was likely she was just being a kid, you know? A kid being a kid, and he didn't like that. He didn't like it. So he starts telling her she's got this darkness in her now. She believes it. It's the voice of her father. It's her speaking. It's her speaking. She's speaking what she thinks her father would say to her. That makes a lot of sense. That registers. It's crazy. So now we have the voice of her father. We have the voice which I can only assume is her guilt, which we've only heard once. We have this voice of caution. There are two voices that are with her pretty much all the time. One of them is like a voice of caution. The other one's a very fearful voice. And then you have her own voice, the voice of herself. So her father is like this other personality that she carries around with her. And she just makes it say whatever she thinks he would say. I didn't get all the runes in there. Can I go back? Can I go back? I want to get the runes. Hold on. We're going to try to go back. I want to get the runes. I don't want to go to the next one yet. I want to get the runes. We can't finish the next one until we get all the runes from it. I wanted to get the rest of that story. Turving. Can I go back in here? Can't. Oh no, we can't finish the rune wheel. I'm pretty sure I missed like 2. We won't know until we go into the next one, or we can look at this rune wheel and see how many we missed. Oh no, we got them all. But it didn't. I didn't feel like it ended the story. I feel like there's more to that story. Maybe we'll get to more of that story in the next one. But I think I'm gonna end this one here and probably just do each one of these shards in its own episode. I'm not sure how long they're gonna be. So it's probably safer to do it that way. Yeah. I'm confused about a lot of things. Maybe it'll become more clear as we proceed. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode when we take on the next shard. See you then.